Pisces, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how you can level up your pony pass and the quickest way to get lots of XP in the new Speedy Stables minigame. Summerfest Week 2, Adopt Me added a new minigame which is Speedy Stables. The objective is to it is having you run around giving the ponies what they need. And each time you complete the needs of a pony, you will get a point of XP. So for example, say you feed 15 ponies in the time limit. That would equal 15 XP that goes towards your pony pass. You can get all of the brand new pony pets as you level up more and more. So I thought today I would make a video showing you how you can level up this pass fast by getting lots of XP when playing the minigame. So then you can get these ponies fast and all of the other things on that pass too. I'll be giving you a bunch of tips and tricks that you can use during the minigame, so then you can make the most of each round that you play. But of course, before we get started with today's video, if you haven't already, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notifications so you can be early to videos and be the first to comment. Without further ado, let's get started with all the tips. So the very first tip I have for you guys today is to make sure that you do this even before you start playing the minigame, and that is to make sure you are playing with other players. It can be either one other player or two other players. I recommend doing as many as possible. This is a super important tip that you should do if you want to get as much XP as possible. So before you use your token to play the minigame, either ask a friend if they can play with you or even invite other players in a public server to come and join you if possible. I do recommend playing with friends the most, as it's more likely to be a lot easier to communicate with them by speaking to each other in game or in real life, or even on a phone call for example. And that way you can plan tactics out and how you're going to play together, which I will speak out in a bit. But playing with others, not by yourself, is pretty much guaranteed you a lot more XP than if you play alone. This is because when you are playing alone, you are having to feed all of the ponies by yourself, which takes a lot longer than with more people. By playing with others, you have help and you can complete the ponies' tasks way faster. When I play alone in the private server, I would usually get between 8 to 10 XP per game. And when I play with two other players, I get around 18 to 20 XP. And by doing all of these tips that I'm going to be sharing with you, I even managed to get 23 XP. That has been my record so far. This is basically more than double the amount if I were to play by myself. The second tip is something you're going to want to start doing as soon as the game begins, and that is to make sure you keep the water buckets full. By doing this task, it can be really helpful for you to complete the ponies quicker. Once the minigame starts, you need to go and fill up your buckets at the pump. You will be needing these a lot of times throughout the minigame, so make sure they are always full. I just figured this out, but I used to always feed my ponies one water bucket and then go and fill it up, but I just realized that they each have 3 refills on them. So basically, one bucket has 3 waters in them. I'm not really sure how I'm supposed to say that, but once you feed that water bucket to one pony, you can feed that same water bucket to 2 other ponies without having to refill it. This saves me a lot of time when I'm playing the minigame, as if one pony has one water task and the one right by it has the same water task, I can quickly just give that to them. Some ponies even need the water bucket 3 times, so you can go and give it one pony the water bucket, and you can go off and do something else while it is drinking the water. Come back later and refill that bucket and just repeat the process. It's really important to make sure you always have water buckets that are full of water, because this is a common task you will get when playing this minigame. So as you can see here, I am playing a 2-player game. My focus was to feed the ponies who need hay, and the other player, which was my sister, her job was to feed the ponies the carrots. We both focused on the water as well, since we only did have 2 people. As we were playing the game, this is honestly the best way, as you are focusing on less, which means you can feed the ponies quicker. I also noticed the ponies that needed 3 tasks, which was the hay, the carrot, and the water, that got done much quicker than usual. This is definitely extra helpful because when you complete the wrld ponies, more spawn in, so I really recommend doing this. Me and my sister were able to get 21 XP by just playing together, And I'm sure with playing with 3 people, you'll be able to get at least 30 XP in 1 round. And imagine how many XP you'll be able to get by playing at least 5 rounds. So I think that is definitely the best way to earn XP super fast and to level up your pony pass. I do have one more tip for you guys that is equally as helpful as all of these. The final tip of today's video is one that I have noticed helped me increase the amount of XP I get in each minigame. And that is to focus on feeding the ponies with one task. When I first started playing the game, I wasn't sure if more rare of the pony you would get double the XP, like say one has 3 tasks, I thought you would get 3 XP for that pony, but that is not the case here. The only difference is, let's say the show pony is the most common, and it only needs 1 task to complete, where the majestic pony will always need 3. If you always go and feed the rare ponies with double the task, you will never upgrade your pony pass as much as if you only feed ponies with 1 task. Since you get the same amount of points for every time you feed a pony, it is way more effective to feed the ones with less tasks. Let's say for example you are playing and you see a pony that needs 1 carrot and then you see a pony that needs a carrot and water. Feed the pony with the 1 carrot first, as you'll be able to get 1 task done a lot quicker than multiple tasks. When doing these tips, I was able to level up my pony pass after every round or every 2 rounds. I suggest doing at least one of these tips every time you play the minigame, and you will notice a difference when leveling up. I really hope these tips help you be successful and help you get to level 50 on your pony pass, as I know we all really want the pets before the update leaves, especially me. I'm a person who likes to make megas and neons of every pet in the update, and so far I've been really successful. So I hope you guys can too get all the ponies you want in the minigame, and I hope you enjoyed today's video and you got some help with getting your pony pass upgraded. I wanted to quickly thank you guys for 15K. I wouldn't have been able to do it without any of you guys, and I'm so grateful. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you daisies in the next video.